I'm going to move on now to look at some of the alternative products that people are allowed to use with the bans in place. So first up, a lot of this is a bit of a reminder, but it's a visual. So in terms of cutlery, all plastics are banned, but the alternatives are paper and wood. In terms of the expanded polystyrene, there's lots of options here in terms of the Bon Appetit bowls, the microflute and Nourish moulded fibre as well. The stirrers, everybody's familiar with wooden stirrers here, and there's some really good quality that have been, tested against, avoiding splinters and so on. Oxo-degradable plastics, I want to have a quick look at this. This is a really interesting subject. It's been very, very controversial as a material. There's been a lot of confusion around what they actually are. So the basics of oxo-degradable is that it is a standard plastic, like, for example, polypropylene or others, but there's an additive put in the mix, and then that additive makes it break apart into small flakes or little pieces, and the plastic gets oxidized. I'm not going to pretend to give the right sort of scientific explanation, but I wanted to signpost everybody to this recent article. This is from Monday. The University College London did a big review, and they found that actually there was no evidence that these products actually do what they say they're meant to do. So they're being marketed. Unfortunately, we're seeing a lot of, for example, pint cups, bags and other products in these materials that they say they're recyclable, they say they're biodegradable. However, that was all called into question by the scientists at UCL. In terms of the alternatives to avoid, there's lots of different products that we have, for example, some tested personally, some pint to brim cups in PLA, and lots of other options to avoid these oxo-degradable materials. Next up, the polystyrene lids. I wanted to flag up on the bottom left here. These are the classic hot cup lids that you'll see in different high street coffee shops and all over the place, made from polystyrene. That's what Wales is banning from next year. Also, don't forget, it's also for food containers, so soup container lids as well affected. And of course, we've got plenty of alternatives that are not banned. Last up, the products that I've shown you today are all designed for industrial composting. Some are also suitable for home composting, but I would love anyone who's interested in this to get in touch. We have a simple form to fill in. I'm very pleased to say we have 4 waste management consultants now on our environmental team. Real experts in their field, and they can talk to anybody about how to set up a composting route and do bespoke bin signage and all the rest of the excellent support, just walk people through the process.